They're both killing it. It's going to be a hard one to call. I'm glad I am not RuPaul.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 lip syncs on RuPaul's Drag Race that deserved a double Shantay.
It is so intense watching this because they're both very high energy performers. It's tough to call. I don't know who's going to take this.
The lip sync is jaw-dropping. It's gonna be neck and neck.
It looked like Mortal Kombat.
For this list, we're looking at lip syncs for your life that were so evenly matched, no one deserved to go home. That means we are not including lip syncs for your legacy from All Stars because no one is at risk of going home. Because we are discussing the contestants' performances and placements, we are issuing a spoiler alert. So, which lip syncs do you think deserve the coveted double Shantay? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Number 10, Utica Queen versus Tina Burner.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk.
It's always exciting to see queens' unique interpretations of the same musical material. And sometimes they're quite similar. But for this performance of the Black Eyed Peas' My Humps, two contestants with starkly different aesthetics took totally opposite approaches.
Spending all your money on me, What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans?
While Tina played up her gaudy teddy bear outfit and pulled out old-school dance moves, Utica used her quirky yet high-fashion monster look as inspiration for an oddly spooky take on the song. Although Utica's combination of snarling and strutting won her the lip sync, it was one of the hardest to call in season 13.
Utica, Shantay, you stay.
Thank you so much, RuPaul.
Number 9, Team Letrilla versus Team Brown Flowers.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
Queens often have to adapt their performance styles to fit particular songs, but that wasn't the case for this number. The choice of show tune perfectly suited Latrice Royale's old-school glamour, as well as Tammy Brown's retro kookiness. It was particularly thrilling to see Tammy give her all on stage, since her only lip sync on her original season was one of the show's most ill-prepared.
If I had the song down, it would have been better, but I didn't have the song down. And I had made the decision before I went on stage today that I was gonna not do that song if it happened to me.
Although both queens were thoroughly entertaining, Latrice was declared the winner, and fan favorites Tammy and Nina Flowers were sent home arguably before their time. But with their sterling reputations and equally lively tributes to Ethel Merman, it would not have been surprising if both competing Drag Race legends had Shantay'd. Number 8, Naomi Smalls versus Gia Gun.
And to the ones I love, know that you're the reason why.
One of All Stars Season 4's biggest twists put each remaining queen's spot in the competition at stake as they were forced to lip sync for their life against an already eliminated peer. To the tune of RuPaul's Adrenaline, two of the series' most model-esque beauties went head-to-head in a fierce battle. While Gia revealed a sparkly tasseled bodysuit and showed off perfectly timed voguing-inspired moves, Naomi demonstrated gravity-defying flexibility that had the judges cheering.
Give me one shot of adrenaline.
With both queens sporting extra-long wigs and Gia whipping hers all over the stage, the remaining queens were simply in awe.
It is the human hair bundle competition of life.
Although Naomi was declared the winner, Gia more than proved herself as a captivating performer. Number 7, Raja versus Carmen Carrera. Some lip syncs are campy and others are emotional, but this season 3 performance set the bar for sexy. In contrast to more typically dance-heavy numbers, here, two friends created an electrifying spectacle through the sultriest game of one-upmanship the show had ever seen.
I had to muster up all the fierceness I could find within me and just go for it.
Raja gradually disrobed, strutting around in just a see-through top and lingerie, but Carmen wasn't about to be upstaged.
Raja's getting naked. I'm like, this is gonna be hot because Carmen is nudity and we're gonna throw down right now.
She got totally naked and joined Raja on the floor, leading to one of the show's most iconic mainstage moments courtesy of some red lipstick. Carmen had already benefited from a double Shantay this season and had just returned after her first elimination. But this face-off had RuPaul visibly on the edge of her seat and could have warranted a second double save.
Ladies, we have had 28 lip syncs for your life, and that was by far, straight up, the most surprising one ever.
Number 6, Milan versus Kenya Michaels.
Everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go.
This showdown had two of Season 4's most energetic performers ripping up the stage to Madonna's classic Vogue. Milan immediately launched into an impressive headstand, while Kenya started off slowly and seductively, posing and tousling her hair.
Straight out the gate, Milan's head is on the floor, his legs are in the air, and I'm like, uh-oh, this could be bad.
Before long, though, both queens were giving it their all and paying homage to the legendary geometric dance style.
And all I can think of is pay homage to the people who lived in the Vogue world.
On the song's climactic beat, Milan and Kenya simultaneously dropped to their knees and then into matching splits, and the judges ate it up. The contestants' similarly upbeat lip-sync styles didn't serve them in every situation, but here they combined to produce one of the show's most impressive all-out dance-offs. Number 5, Sahara Davenport versus Shangela. Before she sent fellow lip-sync assassin Morgan McMichaels packing on point, Sahara knocked a Drag Race legend out of the running in the Season 2 premiere.
Stroll down the runway, another payday.
If you ask us, though, this lip-sync was a total toss-up. Shangela held her own against her college friend, immediately removing her skirt and breaking into choreography.
So I'm thinking, turn it up, Shangela, turn it up. And that's what I did.
In an iconic moment, Sahara responded by tossing her shoes and leaping across the stage into a split.
Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe.
The queens' existing connection only heightened the tension brewing in the performance, as they kicked, tumbled, and cartwheeled to RuPaul's Cover Girl.
Stroll down the runway, another payday.
With both queens pulling out every trick in the book and wigs flying, it was one of the wildest, if not most polished battles the show had ever seen. Number 4, Bibi Zahara Benet versus Angina.
There's nothing you can do.
This Season 1 face-off is considered by some fans to be the original double Shantay that should have been. The edit favored eventual winner Bibi's more expressive performance, but Angina gave a regal and emotional rendition of Britney Spears' empowerment anthem Stronger. In a move that would later become a lip-sync cliche, Bibi snatched her own wig to reveal her hair underneath, while Angina dramatically tossed her headpiece near the song's climax. In the end, frontrunner Angina was controversially eliminated, and it's understandable why this lip sync had one of the most hotly debated outcomes in Drag Race history. Number 3, Kennedy Davenport versus Katya. This lip sync came at a pivotal moment in Season 7, as spots in the final 4 remained up for grabs. When their Hello Kitty-inspired looks weren't loved by the judges, two highly talented dancers with opposing drag styles went head-to-head to the tune of Katy Perry's Roar. Both queens went all out and pulled off some seriously impressive stunts, with pageant veteran Kennedy narrowly eclipsing quirky fan favorite Katya. While Kennedy's headbanging, stomping, and acrobatic jumps captured the song's fighting spirit, Katya's more understated take tapped into its hopeful message. This easily stands out as one of the series' most inspirational and uplifting lip syncs, and it had the other queens screaming the performer's praises. Number 2, Adore Delano versus Trinity K. Bonet. It's no secret that Trinity was a tough opponent in season 6, with performances besting April Carrion and Milk already under her belt by the time she faced Adore Delano. In front of legendary choreographer and singer Paula Abdul, the queens gave a hot and heavy interpretation of her house-inspired song Vibology. This number had everything we want from a lip sync: on-point dance moves, serious sensuality, and even a good dose of humor, thanks in part to the queens' wacky animal costumes.
You got that sensuality. You know I love what you do when you do what you do. You got that.
It was Trinity's 3rd time in the bottom, a notoriously hard position to emerge from unscathed. But if ever there were a reason to keep her around, this chemistry-filled duet was it. I'll give you a clue about our number 1. It is between 2 legendary queens who started out with a fierce rivalry on the show. Think you know what it is? All right, let's look through some honorable mentions, and then we will name our top lip sync on RuPaul's Drag Race that deserved, but didn't get, a double Shantay. Brooklyn Heights versus Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. Season 11's star-crossed lovers forced into battle.
Not my feeling, no backstabbing, really grabbing.
Cameron Michaels versus Ms. Cracker. A lip sync assassin and cerebral comedienne go head-to-head.
The best way to win this is to unleash the cracker I know from home.
Morgan McMichaels versus Sonique. Some of the tightest choreography to grace the main stage.
I was telling myself, you're gonna have to do whatever it takes to get you out of this hole.
Jocelyn Fox versus Laganja Estranja. A raunchy showdown with a perfectly timed double split. Manila Luzon versus Delta Work. One of the zaniest performances Drag Race has ever seen. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Coco Montrese versus Alyssa Edwards.
From the first day I walked into the workroom and I saw her face, I wanted to step on that stage across from her and get vindication.
Season 5's biggest rivalry between 2 pageant legends came to a head in this performance of Paula Abdul's aptly titled Cold Hearted.
We both want this crown. This will be the tiebreaker.
It's widely understood as one of the show's most impressive and evenly matched face-offs, with both queens leaving no stone unturned in their quest to outperform the other. Although Coco had already shown us her dancing prowess against Jade Jolie, she demonstrated mastery over this song's rapid-fire rap verse.
I'm making sure the judges see every word that's coming out of my mouth, as if I was Paula Abdul herself.
And while Alyssa threw herself to the ground with abandon and nailed a spinning jump into a split, Coco put her gigantic sleeves to creative use.
Very beautiful. Her outfit works perfectly for the dance moves. This thing, she is everything.
With the dramatics turned up to 11, this lip sync for your life felt more like a battle to the death and could have easily gone either way. So, did we miss any? Are there any other lip syncs where no one should have gone home? Let us know in the comments, or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya!